My name's Nick Novicki. Since I was a kid, I've been a dwarf athlete. Competing was my life. I've always wanted to spread awareness for disabled athletes. Every athlete has a story. Let's take a look at these amazing athletes. Hey, we're here in Venice Beach. This is where Michael Garafola likes to play when he's not playing with his team. Michael, want to come over here and talk? What's up, Michael? It's great to see you.
Good to see you too, Nick.
Now, it's obvious that basketball is a big part of your life. Can you explain your relationship with the sport?
Well, when I was 15, I was injured in a car accident. I was an all-star captain of the basketball team. I had played since I was a little kid. And basically, after I got hurt, I didn't want anything to do with the sport. I didn't know anything about wheelchair basketball. I just knew that I couldn't stand up, and I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to go near it. I didn't want anything to do with it.
Did you need time, or?
It wasn't that I didn't want to play. I didn't know what the sport was like. I was an angry 15-year-old kid, and I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't know what the skill level was like, and I was just never introduced to it.
So what changed in you as a person?
I think I needed time, but I think seeing the sport, you know, the misconception is that it's disabled guys trying to reach the hoop, and is the hoop the same size? And, you know, like they don't think we're playing the same sport. It's always associated with the Special Olympics.
Wheelchair basketball with the Special Olympics.
Yeah. I mean, we don't get offended. It's just, you know, you need to correct people. You know, what the Special Olympics is and does is a great thing. You know, there's a lot of misconceptions with wheelchair people in general. You know, we're trying to go to the Paralympics, win medals, to represent the United States. You know, playing basketball, doing something you love.
What would you say if we were able to get an NBA player to help you out? Would that help you out?
That'd be great. I'd say bring him out. Yeah, that would absolutely help. Just inspirationally for my team, it would be huge. You know, yet alone just, you know, coming out shooting with us, maybe even sitting in a chair, just to get an idea of what it's like for us to be down here. You know. That's
great, because actually we have Josh Feynman here, who was a former NBA star, and since then has had a successful career playing in Europe.
Awesome.
Josh Feynman.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Mike.
Hey, Josh, how are you? Nice to meet you, man.
Good to see you. Thanks for calling me out here today. I've really been looking forward to this day.
Thanks for coming out.
Sure,
we appreciate it.
So we're going to play some ball. I know that there's a lot of things about your game, my game, they're going to be the same, a lot of things that are going to be different. For me, one of the most important things was to make sure that I had enough distance between me and the defender, you know, that I was able to keep my body between me and the other guy, while at the same time, my head was up so I could watch the rest of my team, and I wasn't dribbling with my head down, or dribbling in such a way where the ball was out and exposed like that. Is that the same with the way you play?
Pretty much. I mean, it's similar fundamentals. I'm not supposed to ever have my back to the play. I'm always supposed to be looking head up, dribbling, protecting the ball. If I'm dribbling on the right this way, and same thing, keeping positioning, keeping space in between.
Right, really got to keep an eye on your teammates.
Absolutely.
I was also a really good defender. A lot of hustle, a lot of determination. I always kept my eye on the ball, always trying to make it hard for the dribbler to see what he's doing or to just move freely. Is that the same with your game?
Absolutely. With us, it's a little bit more of chair positioning. So what you want to do is you want to get your chair in front of a defender and not let him go by you. But you also don't want to turn in front of him, because if you start turning in front of him, they're going to go right around you, a guy with speed. It's kind of hard to show you standing up, so I don't know if you're down, if you want to check it out, maybe sitting in a chair, come down and play with us.
I think that's the only way I'm going to find out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm so used to playing at a higher level and competing to be the best, to know that as soon as I sat down in this chair, I would be at the very beginning of learning a new sport. It's intimidating, and you're not sure that you want to be caught on tape doing it, but I learned a lot, and a lot of the things that I do in the NBA that got me to that level are the same here. I think the guys from the NBA would learn a lot as far as hustle, determination, sticking to it. This is tough. I mean, it's not easy, and I'm tired, and I'm sweating, and my hands are burning, but I learned a lot, and I think it's really important for everybody to see what Mike does, and to know that if you set your mind to it, you can do anything. 1, 2.
We're here at the big game Michael's been training for. If the Lakers win this game, there's a good chance they might actually make the Final Four of the National Wheelchair Basketball Association. This is a big game for Michael. And if he succeeds in this, his chances of making the national team are pretty good. Let's see what happens.
1, 2, 3, record! All around the world, we can make time. Up and down the stop because I'm in my prime.
For me, it was like a rebirth. I didn't play from the age of 15 to the age of 27, so I lost all those years basically. I was getting ready for a promising high school career. I was the captain of my freshman team. We won a championship, and basically seeing those guys play hurt me. You know, I couldn't even go watch my team play at one point. My confidence, like that competitive edge that I had when I was a young kid, was gone for so many years. I had no place to really channel it to, you know, use that energy. In 2002, I was dating a girl out in California. She worked in the nonprofit world. She gave me a brochure for this fast breaking Laker team. I grabbed this brochure and literally called them up, said, hey, what's this all about? Told me to come down if I've ever played before, what my injury was, and from that point on, I was pretty much on the team. My personal goal is to win a championship, you know, to make the Paralympic team hopefully one of these years. But the more important thing, I think, is to start a program where we're teaching that 15-year-old kid who's sitting in the hospital bed, hey, there's more to life than just, you know, sitting around and being in a wheelchair. You could play sports, you know, you could go surfing, you could go skiing. And these are things that I really didn't know about, or maybe I didn't want to know about. I'm trying to get the sport out there and just get the word. It's more important to start a program than be an individual player, and, you know, that's my goal.
So the game's done and the Lakers won. Most of that was due to Michael's great game. And this is really making his chances of the national team that much greater.
Hey, man. Good to see you. Good job,
Thanks for coming, bro. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
You guys really took care of business.
Absolutely. That was a big one, man. That was a huge win.
Yeah, you just out-hustled them. Well, congratulations. I hope you do as well, if not better, next week.
Thanks, man.
All right, take it easy.
Good to
All right,
see
take
you,
it easy, man.
Great game, man. Great game.
See you, brother.
Thanks a lot for being a part of this,
All right,
man.
absolutely.
Josh and Michael were actually able to learn from each other. Once Josh came out, he was a pro athlete that's made millions of dollars. But once they got into the chair, it didn't become an issue of one guy being a pro and one guy being disabled. It became two guys just playing. And that's what this is really all about. But wheelchair basketball isn't the only sport that disabled athletes compete in. Right behind me, you'll see the ocean. There's millions of people out there surfing, and some of them are disabled. Today, we're gonna have one person's dreams come true. We have a national hero, Chad Jukes, served 2 tours in Iraq. And on one of those tours, there was a fatal day. And he had to lose his leg. But today, we have a pro surfer who's going to help him actually learn how to surf. We'll see you soon.
Getting out and doing as much as I can, living life to its fullest and having fun.
With the military's background and their willing and their courage to go out and do this, they actually have the advantage, you know, mentally.